Hello, Frank's presence. He was just a few minutes late boarding the spaceship, and his colleagues forgot about him, leaving him stranded on the planet, and they forgot about him for a full 23 years. It wasn't until they wanted to take another vacation that everyone remembered. Frank had been left behind on the planet. They quickly took the spaceship back to the garbage planet, and sure enough found Frank there. Over those 23 years, he had built a shelter out of old books and survived by eating insects. Now Frank was finally rescued, but his mindset had undergone a significant change. During that time, Frank put on Fry's clothes and came up with a bold idea. He would completely replace Fry. With a frantic spinning of his eyes, everyone was hypnotized, and his colleagues mistook Frank for Fry. The real Fry was left behind on the planet. Frank attempted to fully take over Fry's life, even trying to get into bed with Layla, but Layla felt that something was off about Fry, politely declined his date invitation. Soon Hermes also noticed something was wrong.
Period. We're using twice as much soap in the men's room.
This is weird. According to the ship's log, we made a detour to some awful planet called Dalton B.
It appears the changes started 6 weeks ago.
The professor noticed that these changes in Fry had started after they returned from the garbage planet, so they all agreed that something strange must have happened on the garbage planet. To investigate further, the group returned to the garbage planet. There a familiar figure appeared before them, but everyone had already been hypnotized by Frank and couldn't recognize that the person in front of them was the real Fry. Fry took out a cherished photo he had kept, which finally jogged everyone's memory. Seeing that his hypnosis had been broken, Frank finally explained his motives. It turned out that during those 23 years of isolation, he had been studying a book about ocular hypnosis. He had read it thousands of times, and combined with his lack of presence, Frank successfully managed to replace Fry. But Fry was still confused. Why did Frank want to replace him? Frank explained that was because Fry had the life he had always longed for, but didn't appreciate. His time at Planet Express had been the happiest period of Frank's life.